Today I'm going to be making coconut bliss balls, and these are great to have in the fridge if you come home hungry after a workout, or it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and you're just starting to feel a little bit peckish. These are great to have as a standby snack. 3 ingredients, how easy is that? I'm going to do my bliss balls today in the Thermomix, but if you've got a food processor, it will work just as well. So the first thing that we're going to put in are some almonds. Now, almonds are great because they've got lots of dietary fibre. They've also got a lot of vitamins, vitamin E, vitamin A, and they've also got lots of good fats. So a small amount of good fats throughout your day is what you're trying to aim for. So there's about 330 to 350 grams of almonds in there, so they go in. Next I'm going to add some cocoa. So you could also use cacao. And the difference between cocoa and cacao is that cocoa has been processed a little bit more. So you will lose a few more nutrients such as magnesium out of cocoa compared to cacao. So cacao is the one that you want to go for a higher density of nutrients. But we're using cocoa today. If that's what you've got in your cupboard, that's what you can use. So about 3 tablespoons. We're just going to blend these two together until the mixture starts to look like breadcrumbs. So probably about 20 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds will do it. Okay, so that's starting to look like breadcrumbs now. So as you can see, it's starting to be fine, it's nice and loose. Now we're going to add some dates. So there's about 15 or 16 dates in the quantity that we're going to be putting into the bliss balls. Inside every date, there's a little seed. So you do need to remove that seed before they go into the food processor. It won't be strong enough to blitz all of those seeds down. So there's about 16 in there. They are different to the dried dates that you buy in a packet on the shelf in the supermarket. These you usually find in your fruit and veg section. They're a bit softer. They're probably a little bit easier to work with for this sort of thing, but they have a similar nutrient content. So if you decide to use the ones that come into a packet, just soak them in a little bit of boiling water for about 10 minutes, drain the water off, make sure the seeds of those are out as well, make sure they're pitted, and you can use those as well. So they go in. So we're just going to blitz all of this together. And then it will come together, it'll be quite a sticky dough. And then we're going to form it into balls after that. So, we'll just turn it on. So if you find that your mixture is still really fine and isn't starting to come together, you can either put a few more dates in just to start to bring the mixture together. But instead of doing that, I like to just add a little bit of water. So I've just got some water in here, and while the motor's turning, I'm just going to add some water until I'm happy with the consistency. So that looks good now. I'll show you what that looks like, what we're aiming for. So instead of adding something like maple syrup or coconut oil to try and bring it together, just use water. It has exactly the same effect, but you're not having those extra calories. So as you can see, it's starting to come together. It's more like a dough mixture now, so you can start to mold it together into a ball. We're going to roll them out now. I have got slightly wet hands, and that just helps to stop the dough from sticking to your fingers. So you might need to do a couple and then stop, wash your hands and start again. The size that you're aiming for is about the size of a walnut. So if you think just slightly smaller than a golf ball, I suppose. Roll it in your fingers. Put it in the coconut, twirl it around till it's all covered, and then you're done. So you just repeat that process until you've done about 25 from this mixture. It will keep in the fridge for about 2 weeks. That's if you let them last that long. You can also freeze them. So put them in the freezer in a container and they'll last for about 3 months. Great for kids' school lunch boxes. Great to have if you're out and you just want to snack piece of fruit, and 2 of these will keep you going during the afternoon. And as I said, great for before a workout or after a workout. So give them a go, just a couple of ingredients, and super easy.